Okay, so for Be Together, I was given this link. So let's check it out and see how it holds up, how it sounds. Yo. Jeez. Wow. Ugh. Those harmonies. Jeez. The boys broing out. This is one of those groups that if I knew that they were coming somewhat close, I feel like that I would absolutely have to try and make as much effort as I could to see them live. That would be a highlight for me personally. I think that these guys are so well versed. I've been thinking a lot about vocal talent and ability, and the thing that I think is so interesting, one thing that I talk about that really kind of helps out a lot of people when it comes to singing anyway, is how a group decides to formulate itself. Now, when I talk about how some groups do this or do that, there's a couple of things that I find really interesting. In my 2 years of listening to K-pop, there's usually two very common formulas for groups. The two most common being having multiple people in the group, and every person in the group is set at a different tone or range of singing, or having all of them start at the baseline of the same tone or range, and then some can go higher, some can go lower. And I think here for B2B, they're definitely ones that have a similar starting note line, because one thing you notice a lot when they harmonize at the beginning, a lot of times they're almost always in sync and kind of around the same note, or sometimes even on the same note. And some will go lower, some will go higher. And that, to me, I realize that is a huge, huge advantage for them, because everybody in this group can sing. I think everybody can know that they're, definitely highly up there in terms of who is one of the best groups when it comes to singing. And, again, I won't argue with how high you think they are up on this group, or on that list. So I think that when you listen to them sing, and they all just hit that just right next to each other, all around that same tone, it's like, woo! And they're all so, knowledgeable about music. I mean, all of them have degrees in music performance or something like that, if I remember reading correctly. So when they get these big open notes and they're so close to each other, it sounds more powerful because of where they are at in their range. So whenever I talk about what I was just talking about, basically, if you think about it, in a sense, that's how, if you know who they are, the three tenors are kind of set up. They're all around the same range. They're all tenors. Some of them can go higher than others. Some of them can go lower than others. Some of them can stretch out and sing for longer. Some of them have more dramatic vibrato. But you put them next to each other, and they can just make this huge, open, wide, round sound, and that's what we're getting, and it sounds so good. Absolutely class. This today has been a crazy masterclass of vocal ability, vocal talent, and showboating. Well, not really showboating, but showing that off, where they're at. This is incredible. This has been a crazy good day of just seeing how good they are vocally speaking. And honestly, some of their best music. I think that's fair to say too. But, let me know. Let me know what you think. Is this some of the best work that they've done on these songs that we've had today? Let me know. Anyway, we'll see you for the next one. Thank you and goodbye.